so nervous. Okay. I can do this. Yep. Yep. Okay. I wrote down notes, kind of what I want to follow, and I'm not sure if this video will be a two-part or just one, maybe half an hour video. I don't really want to make it long, but yep. Okay. Disclaimer, I am putting this out there not to receive pity or to receive attention for it. I just feel like since I've been through the situation, hopefully I am able to help someone else. So if you know someone who's recently lost someone very close to them, I hope this video is good enough that you would be so kind to share it with them. And see, I always wish someone was there to tell me what was gonna happen, how to get out of my hole, but there was no one. So I basically learned this all on my own, and I just really wish I can help someone, even if it's just one person. This is the story of how my mom died when I was 14 and how it affected me / what I learned. It started on August 10th of 2013. My mom was in the kitchen. She was cooking carne con chile, or chile con carne, and we had just gotten back from my grandma's house, my dad's mom. And I had posted something on Facebook, and my mom had made me become friends with her on Facebook because I was underage and she wanted to keep an eye on me. And she saw what I posted and she did not like it, so she confronted me about it. And we got into this big argument and I was crying, and because of that fight, I have been for the longest time saying it was my fault, when it wasn't. It wasn't anything that could have been helped. I was in my room crying, and all I hear is my mom scream. Like, a scream. You just don't know what to do when you hear something like that. I hear her scream. I hear my dad start screaming, "Get my phone, get my phone." I walk out without my glasses, so everything's blurry, I can't see, and I see my mom on the floor in the kitchen. My dad's panicking, crying, asking for us to get his phone, trying to get my mom to respond, and nothing. In a rush, I get him his phone, and he calls 911, and she begins foaming from the mouth. They take care of everything. At this time, my brother was 1 year old, so I'm over there grabbing him, taking care of him because he's crying hysterically. Move forward maybe about half an hour. The ambulance shows up. They're trying to get her to be conscious again. They're asking what medicine she's on, and then they take her away. I really wish I could have said sorry. August 10th to 11th. This was the weekend before my freshman year. So the weekend before the first day of school, we were staying with my aunts, me, my two sisters, and my brother were staying with an aunt. My dad was with my mom in the hospital. They called my grandparents, her parents, to come down from LA. And we were just basically waiting. I was in the blue. We showed up maybe on the 11th, I'd want to say, to the hospital. I was not allowed to go in, but I was allowed to speak with my dad, and my dad basically said that the doctors had said that she might not come out of it the same, that she might just have a different personality, might not remember us or anything like that, you know? And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't sound too bad, because at the time I wasn't aware of what that was like. But yeah, on August 12th, which is Monday, it's the first day of my freshman year. I had picked out an outfit. I was excited. I was like, yes, you know what? This could be such a great day. This could be such a great year. I'm going to be going to the same school that my mom works at, and we're going to go out to eat all the time, and I'm going to have so much fun. And these are my years to conquer all my dreams and get to UCLA like my mom and I had planned. I was so excited with my new outfit. And that same outfit that I had put on for the first day of my freshman year ended up being the outfit I wore to my mom's funeral just a couple days later. Now I know a lot of you might be getting sad. You know, it is a difficult thing to go through. But God takes the pretty ones first. You always pick the prettiest flowers first, and my mom was just that. So, yeah. Well, first day, August 12th still, I get pulled out of my first period 5 minutes in by an aunt. They say they're taking us to San Francisco, where they had transferred my mom's body in hopes to help her drain more blood. We come to the house, we get changed into warmer clothes, because at this time it's cold in San Francisco. We go to San Francisco, I'm excited. I'm like, I'm going to see my mom, I'm going to see what's happening, you know, she's going to be okay. It was just a scare. We get there, and as soon as we get in there, about 5 minutes in, a woman comes up to us and she's like, can you come with us? Since we were minors, she had to explain to us what was going on and what to be aware of so that we weren't frightened when we were to go see the body. She said, your mom is hooked to machines that are pumping blood to her heart. She's hooked up to all these other machines, but she's there. To not be afraid. And being that I wasn't that young, I was like, okay, so you're saying she's dead? And they go, no, well, she's not dead. She's just brain dead. Which I wouldn't understand why you would. I get there may be a little technical difference between the two, but technically, if her heart is being pumped and the blood is being pumped by a machine, the person is no longer with us. At least that's what I would think. It turns out my mom had an aneurysm, and not one, but 3. Which to my dad had made no sense, because the week prior she had been complaining about headaches. She went to go get a CT scan. Everything showed up negative. She did have high cholesterol, which is a factor into people having aneurysms in the first place. But there was no sign that she was going to. So in a way, it was very, very, very unexpected. And I remember they asked me, what do you want to do with your mom's body? Being that I was the oldest. And I was like, well, she kept saying, if I die, you bury me in LA. So that's what we did. We We had the funeral in LA, Forest Lawn. The entire time I was in a state of denial, so I did not cry. Not even the day of my mom's funeral, not even while they were burying the coffin. I did not cry. Which ended up being the worst decision ever. I remember when they were burying her into the ground, we first put flowers on, and as I was taking my white flower to drop it on top of the coffin, I like felt and saw me putting the flower on top of the coffin from up here, which is crazy, but if you believe into paranormal and stuff, yeah, that happened. Just a little detail. Everyone at the funeral kept saying sorry for your loss, which is one thing I would not recommend doing but it also depends on people. Like, on each individual is different. Me personally, I hated hearing sorry for your loss. It didn't help at all. It didn't make me feel any better. It didn't do anything except make me feel worse. So I would not recommend doing that with certain individuals. I got severely depressed, and I got anxiety and PTSD of some sort, and I didn't go to school my entire freshman year. And yeah, that's the story of how my mom died.